Richard Fleming was born in 1360 and died in 1431 in Sleaford Castle. He was Bishop of Lincoln and founder of Lincoln College, Oxford, and was born at Crofton in Yorkshire. He was descended from a good family and was educated at University College, Oxford. Having taken his degrees, he was made Privet 6.
No, not that Richard Fleming. This Richard Fleming, a man they call Rick, and whose Fleming more than convenience stores are this year's 2007 Vermont Grocers Retailer of the Year.
Your purse, your family, Fleming Food Marts.
I don't think we have any famous ancestors. Families lived in the Brattleboro area, since the late 1800s. My great-grandfather settled here, and the family's been here ever since. Came from Ireland, on both sides of the family. County Cork, I believe, was where they used to call home, and the story goes that my grandfather had to get out of Ireland, so he hopped on a ship and over he came. I don't know how they settled here in Brattleboro, but ended up in Marlborough, Vermont, which is just outside of Brattleboro, and he was a plumber and settled in Brattleboro after a number of years. And my grandfather and his brothers all grew up here, as did my dad and myself and my family.
Fleming Food Marts.
My grandfather actually was the one that started the company back in 1930, right at 1 Putney Road, still our company headquarters today. As a matter of fact, I'm sitting in an old pit that used to be where the cars used to come in, and we did automotive service work is really how we started. Then in the late 1950s, my dad and my uncle joined my grandfather in the company, and it grew primarily in heating oil. In the late 1970s, we started getting into self-serve gasoline, and then I came into the business in 1981, and it was in the late 80s that we started to get into the convenience store business.
Well, when I first started for the company, they brought me on as a young pup, and I drove oil truck and gas truck. Rick and I used to unload oil trucks together, and I probably almost killed him a few times by accident.
Fleming Food Marts.
We always try to stay fresh and offer the best products for our customers. There's ever-growing competition, growing credit card fees, escalating gas prices. People don't have as much money in their pocket now for the convenience store items because they're putting it all in the tank. So we try to offer competitive prices, good products to draw them into the store and take care of all their needs.
First, we're family. Rick's a good guy to work for. Can't ask for nobody nicer, better. The good co-workers that I have a good staff, and I have a boss that stands behind me.
So Linda's one of our longtime employees. She's been with the company for over 30 years. She was in the office, and now she manages one of our busier locations here in West Brattleboro.
It's a lot of fun. You meet a lot of different interesting people.
Who's a better golfer, you or Rick? And I would have to say, but don't tell anybody, that I probably am a better golfer than he is.
Your purse, your family, Fleming Food Marts. A family business with a hometown feel, making sure you get a hometown deal. Your purse, your family, Fleming Food Marts.
Our motto is your first, your family. And that is with our customers, that's with our employees. We really try to be a member of the communities that we do business in. We've been involved, myself, my uncle, my father, my grandfather before them, being involved in the community. We support many organizations. We've been involved with building a new YMCA. We've been very involved with the hospital, the Little League programs, the Babe Ruth programs, the Small Fry, basketball programs. We're very involved with the Music Center. We're very involved in the United Way. We try to give back. We're all in this together. We all live in our communities, and it's important, I think, as a business person to accept that responsibility and do what you can to help others that might need a helping hand. And that's something that we've always done, and as long as I'm in control, we will always continue to do.